Kia ora. Taking a look at the satellite picture shows two systems set to influence our weather over the next few days. To the south, this band of cloud associated with the front, which has been bringing a fair bit of heavy rain in towards parts of Fjordland over the last few days. And to the north, an area of low pressure spilling high cloud across those northern parts of the country as we head through the rest of today and also through in towards Friday as well. So you can see as we go through the rest of today, we'll find some showers springing up across that central spine of the South Island, generally dry conditions across the North Island. And while down south, we'll find this front lingers across the southern parts of the country down towards Southland and Fjordland, bringing still some patchy rain through there. That will continue on its journey southwards as we head through the daytime. And you can see overnight, generally keeping things mostly dry, but where we have this lingering feature around those more northern parts of the South Island and in towards parts of, say, Wellington and Wairarapa, we'll keep hold of a bit more cloud and perhaps a bit of a drizzly start today, first thing on Friday. Overnight, though, it's another warm one. Look at these nighttime temperatures. 16 degrees Celsius, our minimum temperature for places like Nelson and Auckland, even only down to around about 18 or so for parts of Northland. So it will be another very warm night and a warm start today on Friday. Now, as we head through the daytime, the main story for Friday will be one of cloud. We'll be chasing a lot of cloud through the daytime. You can see that we've got a few different things happening as we head through towards the afternoon. This area of low pressure moves closer. It's quite slow moving as it's going to compete with this big area of high pressure. So it takes its time to come towards us. It will throw a fair covering of cloud across us as we head through the daytime. While down south, as this first front clears away, it leaves some clearer skies, but in the afternoon, the cloud will bubble up once again, and we'll find some showers springing up through the afternoon through parts of central Otago and up in towards, say, the Mackenzie country as we head through the afternoon. Some of those could be fairly heavy, perhaps even with the odd rumble of thunder as well. So here we are for the North Island. There is going to be a fair covering of cloud, perhaps a few spots of drizzle around the likes of, say, Wellington and Wairarapa just to start the day. That cloud should break up. We'll find some brightness as we head through towards the afternoon. But you'll notice we're going to find there's a fair covering of cloud across us as we head through the daytime. Around those higher parts of the central plateau, places like Tauranui, in towards the ranges of Hawke's Bay as well, we will find some showers developing through the afternoon, most likely up in the ranges. So you might just see them rather than feel them, but I think we are going to find there's one or two just to watch out for there. And then more cloud feeding ahead of this area of low pressure and perhaps a few showers in towards those more northern parts of the country, up through parts of Northern. But generally, I think it's rather a cloudy story. Along with that, though, we will find plenty of warm air feeding back across the country. So our daytime highs widely up above 20 degrees Celsius. Highs here of around about 25 degrees Celsius once again for Auckland and across in towards Whakatane as well. So a very warm day, but I think we are going to find areas of cloud to contend with. For the South Island, again, we've got that cloudy start through parts of Canterbury and up towards Marlborough. As we go through towards the afternoon, the cloud down south will start to clear away, to leave behind some brightness and some sunshine through places like the Southern Lakes and central Otago. But then the cloud will build again, and as it builds, we'll find some showers developing. And some of those will be quite heavy, and like I say, just that small risk of perhaps some thunder as we head through towards the afternoon down there. But other than that active area weather down south of, say, the Mackenzie country, we're going to find most of the South Island is looking pretty dry. Still areas of cloud to watch out for, but for places like Christchurch, a dry day, just areas of cloud, and just a chance of a shower or two on that western coast as well. In terms of our temperatures, not as high as we've been seeing over the last few days, but still into the mid-20s for those inland parts of Otago and Canterbury, and around the coast, 16 to around about 20 degrees Celsius there for Christchurch. Now, on in towards the weekend and that lead up towards Christmas, things are looking a little bit more unsettled. Low pressure continues on its journey down across us as we head through Saturday, bringing some more wet weather back towards those western facing coast. Perhaps one or two heavier falls though as we head through in towards Sunday, especially around that western coast. This does pull away as we go through Christmas Eve. It's bringing that fair bit of that warm, moist air over us. I think that's going to be a real theme as we head through in towards Christmas Day itself. That northwesterly feed of air brings some very mild air across us. So for Christmas Day itself, this is how it's shaping up at the moment. A fair bit of showery activity around those western-facing coasts of the North Island. Generally better, brighter, drier, warmer temperatures out towards the eastern coast, places like Hawke's Bay, Gisborne, even down through Canterbury. I think a pretty decent story. In fact, for most of the South Island, a fine story. We'll just have a touch more cloud in towards likes of, say, Southland and Otago later on in the day. But I think if you plan to be inside or out, there's still time for the forecast to come true. So keep a close eye on the forecast through the weekend. We have got those showers to watch out for, more so across the western side of the North Island. But there will be some good spots, particularly places like Nelson, Canterbury, and up in towards parts of Hawke's Bay. So some great spots for Christmas Day. And as always, we'll be keeping a close eye on that forecast. And you can find all the latest information at metservice.com.